On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Squishy.
Soft and yielding to the touch, easily deformed.
Examples:
Squishy texture. A squishy story. The squishy foam ball is perfect for squeezing to relieve stress.
Microscopic.
Tiny, exceedingly precise and detail-oriented, of or used in microscopy.
Examples:
Microscopic inquiry. Microscopic analysis. Inspectors noticed microscopic cracks in the submarine's hull.
Fungus.
A type of organism that includes yeasts, molds, and mushrooms, which are heterotrophic, meaning they do not produce their food and must consume organic matter to survive.
Examples:
Fungus infection. Symbiotic fungus. Certain types of fungus can be toxic to humans, causing severe illness if ingested.
Mildew.
A thin, white, or grayish fungus, typically appearing on organic matter or plants that are damp or in a warm place.
Examples:
Powdery mildew. Remove mildew stains. The bathroom walls were covered in mildew from the dampness.
Munch.
To chew or eat something noisily, often with the sound of crunching or crunching.
Examples:
Munch on an apple. Munch away on crisps. I love to munch on popcorn while I watch a movie.
Feces.
Waste matter eliminated from the bowels, excrement.
Examples:
Feces sample. Human feces. Proper disposal of feces is essential for maintaining public health and sanitation.
Mite.
A tiny arachnid-like creature that is related to ticks and spiders and often lives as a parasite on plants or animals.
Examples:
House dust mite. A mite of evidence. The mite infestation in the old house was a serious problem for the residents.
Squirm.
To twist, wiggle, or contort the body uncomfortably or awkwardly, often due to embarrassment, discomfort, or nervousness.
Examples:
Squirm uncomfortably. Squirm with excitement. The child squirmed out of his mother's grasp and ran off.
Bleach.
To remove color or stains, whiten, or sterilize using a solution of chemicals or other substances, such as bleach.
Examples:
Bleach stains. Bleach hair. I need to bleach this shirt to remove the stains.
Adversary.
A person, group, or force that opposes or fights against another, an enemy or opponent.
Examples:
Adversary team. Political adversary. The boxer's toughest adversary was his fear of losing.
Devise.
To come up with an idea, plan, theory, etc., using your intelligence or imagination.
Examples.
Devise a plan. Devise a literary plot. They had to devise a system that did not depend on fossil fuels.
Eradicate.
To get rid of or destroy something completely, especially something bad.
Examples.
Eradicate the deficit. Eradicate racial discrimination. We are trying to eradicate this disease from the world.
Exterminate.
To destroy completely, often referring to the eradication of pests or weeds.
Examples.
Exterminate pests. Exterminate communism. The government exterminated the invasive species to protect native plants and animals.
Disinfect.
To clean something using chemicals or other materials that kill germs or bacteria, making it safe and free from harmful microorganisms.
Examples.
Disinfect a wound. Disinfect the kitchen. It is important to disinfect surfaces regularly to prevent the spread of germs.
Microbe.
A tiny living thing that can only be seen with a microscope and that may cause disease.
Examples.
Pathogenic microbe. Microbe sterilizer. Microbes thrive on the surface of the human skin.
Uncover.
To remove the cover from something, to discover something previously unseen or hidden.
Examples.
Uncover a potential problem. Uncover the truth. He continued his investigation and soon uncovered another crime.
Microorganism.
A very small living thing that may exist in its single-celled form or as a colony of cells and is too small to be seen without a microscope.
Examples.
Pathogenic microorganism. Microorganisms in his gut. This microorganism is a producer of respiratory disease.
Tweeze.
To pluck or remove hairs, particularly from the face or other sensitive areas, using a pair of tweezers, equals a small handheld tool used for grasping and manipulating small objects with precision, or other specialized tools.
Examples.
Tweeze unwanted hair. Tweeze hairs. She carefully tweezed the stray eyebrow hairs.
Cockroach.
A flat, brown or black, chiefly nocturnal insects sometimes found in the home.
Examples.
Cockroach killer. Have a cockroach phobia. Cockroaches sometimes cause allergic reactions in humans.
Cling.
To hold on to something tightly, To be closely attached to someone or something.
Examples:
Cling on to power. Cling tightly to the skin. He clings to the hope that he will find a job soon.
Wasp.
A flying insect with a narrow waist and a sting, typically feeding on nectar and known for its aggressive behavior towards other insects and animals.
Examples:
Wasp nest. Wasp sting. A giant wasp flew into the room, and everyone panicked.
Unfold.
To open up or spread out something that is folded or rolled up, to reveal or disclose something that was previously hidden or unknown.
Examples:
Unfold the story. Unfold the stroller. The mystery unfolded as the detectives gathered more clues.
Petri.
Petri dish, a small, clear, and round dish with a lid used in laboratories, especially for growing bacteria.
Examples:
Petri dish test. Bacteria on petri dishes. Glass petri dishes are used to culture microorganisms.
Cosmos.
Another name for the universe, mainly used when it is thought of as an ordered system.
Examples:
Exploration of cosmos. Origin of the cosmos. Supercomputers enable scientists to create computational models of the cosmos.
Fluffy.
Soft and light, often with a texture that resembles feathers or fur.
Examples:
Fluffy clouds. Fluffy blanket. The kitten had fluffy fur that was soft to the touch.
Dinosaur.
A large extinct reptile, often with an armored back, long neck, tail, and bony plates on the skin.
Examples:
Hulking dinosaur. Dinosaur fossil. The discovery of a new dinosaur species made headlines in the scientific community.
Excite.
To make someone feel suddenly enthusiastic or eager.
Examples:
Excite the crowd. Excite rebellion. The news of her promotion excited her.
Toil.
To work hard and persistently, to engage in physically or mentally demanding tasks or activities for extended periods of time.
Examples:
Toil to make a living. Toil up the mountain. The farmers toiled in the fields, harvesting the crops before the start of the rainy season.
Alchemy.
A medieval chemical philosophy and speculative theory that aimed to transform base metals into gold or produce a universal elixir that could cure all diseases and grant immortality, a process of transformation or creation that appears magical or mysterious.
Examples:
Alchemy experiment. Alchemy of emotions. Today, the study of alchemy remains an important part of the history of science and philosophy.
Arsenal.
A collection of weapons or military equipment stored in preparation for war or conflict. A collection of resources or tools available for use in a particular field or endeavor.
Examples:
Arsenal of knowledge. Political arsenal. The police found a hidden arsenal of weapons in the suspect's house.
Nugget.
A small piece of gold or other precious metal or mineral found ready formed in the earth, a small round piece of some food.
Examples:
A gold nugget. Nugget of truth. It took a few weeks to extract the nugget of information from those complicated sources.
Inedible.
Not suitable or safe to be eaten, not fit for consumption due to being unappetizing, toxic, or harmful.
Examples:
Inedible plant. Inedible food. Her attempt at baking resulted in an inedible batch of cookies, much to everyone's disappointment.
Nutritive.
Providing nourishment or nutrition, having the quality or ability to nourish or enhance physical well-being.
Examples:
Nutritive content. Nutritive food. The fruit contains high levels of nutritive vitamins and minerals.
Mundane.
Very ordinary and therefore lacking interest or excitement.
Examples:
Mundane affairs. Mundane objects. After returning from the war, he had a pretty mundane life.
Bland.
Lacking in strong flavor, character, or interest, unremarkable or unexciting.
Examples:
Make a bland reply. Bland novel. The dinner was rather bland and in need of some seasoning.
Monumental.
Great in importance or influence, size, extent, or solidity, massive.
Examples:
Monumental task. Monumental sculpture. Everyone, even non-scholars, knows Einstein's monumental contributions to physics.
Pluck.
To pull or draw something, especially with sudden force or effort, to strip of feathers.
Examples:
Pluck a gray hair. Pluck out weeds. She plucked the flowers off the bush.
Trait.
A particular feature of your nature.
Examples:
Chemical trait. Personality traits. Multiple genes may influence behavioral traits concurrently.
Tart.
A small pastry with a sweet or savory filling, typically with a short crust pastry base. A woman who is perceived to be sexually promiscuous. Adjective, sharp, tangy, or acidic in taste.
Examples:
Tart flavor. Custard tart. The lemon tart at the bakery was simply divine.
Superbug.
A strain of bacteria that is resistant to multiple types of antibiotics, making it difficult or impossible to treat with traditional medications.
Examples:
Superbug outbreak. Superbug infection. The hospital is battling a superbug that is resistant to antibiotics.
Scum.
A layer of unwanted or unclean material that forms on the surface of a liquid or a solid, often containing dirt, oil, or other debris, also used figuratively to describe undesirable people or groups.
Examples:
Bathtub scum. Scum of the earth. The scum on the pond's surface made seeing the fish swimming below difficult.
Dung.
Solid waste from animals, especially from large animals such as cattle and horses. Verb, to fertilize or dress with animals' excrement.
Examples:
Ball of dung. Dung the land. You can see the horse dung on the country road.
Unremarkable.
Ordinary and not particularly interesting.
Examples:
Completely ordinary and unremarkable. Unremarkable in looks. He was very busy at work, but otherwise led an unremarkable life.
Vaccinate.
To treat with a vaccine, usually by injection, to produce immunity against a disease.
Examples:
Vaccinate against scarlet fever. Vaccinate every year. The nurse vaccinated the children in the school.